Did you know building a nuclear bomb is literally harder than rocket science? And not just by a little, by a cosmic mile. While private companies can launch rockets into orbit, not a single person on Earth has ever managed to build a functional nuclear weapon on their own. Ever wonder why? Today we're diving into the terrifyingly complex world of nuclear weapons. On paper, the physics might seem straightforward, but in reality, building one isn't just difficult. It's a technological, legal, and ethical nightmare. Let's unpack why. First things first, nuclear weapons aren't just hard to build. They're protected by an unprecedented web of international laws, treaties, and security systems. The Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons, NPT, is signed by nearly every country on Earth. That means getting caught even researching this stuff can get you flagged by international intelligence agencies. Then there's the moral and legal aspect. Attempting to build a nuke is not just illegal in almost every country, it's a one-way ticket to maximum security prison, or worse. No matter how smart or resourceful you are, the moment you take a step in that direction, you're crossing into global security level territory. Oh, and if you're thinking, maybe I could just gather the materials quietly, good luck. Which brings us to the science. To build a bomb, you'd need fissile material, highly enriched uranium, or weapons-grade plutonium. These materials are not just rare, they're tracked, guarded, and sealed behind some of the tightest security protocols in existence. Even countries struggle to get enough for a single warhead. Then there's the physics. You'd need to understand nuclear fission at a highly advanced level. You'd also need precise engineering to trigger a critical mass reaction, which involves extremely complex timing mechanisms, high explosives, and neutron reflectors, all synchronized down to microseconds. One mistake, the whole thing fizzles, or worse, explodes in your face. And this isn't YouTube science fair stuff. We're talking about simulations, supercomputing, and decades of institutional knowledge that even top scientists struggle with. In other words, no, this is not something you can MacGyver in your garage. Here's the real kicker. Even if someone somehow gathered all the materials, dodged the law, and built a working design, it would still likely fail. Why? Because nuclear weapons are protected not just by physics, but by layers upon layers of global surveillance. Agencies like the IAEA track radioactive isotopes, monitor labs, and flag suspicious activity worldwide. It's like trying to rob a bank that's also inside a fortress, inside another fortress, floating in space. So, yeah, you're more likely to invent a warp drive than successfully make a nuke. So, while Hollywood might make it look easy, the reality is building a nuclear bomb is one of the most protected, complex, and impossible tasks imaginable. It's not just illegal, it's borderline science fiction. What do you think? Is the fear of rogue nukes exaggerated, or are these safeguards enough? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you're curious about the science behind advanced weapons and tech, check out my other videos right here on @MythiQScience.